The year is 2025. The world feels both familiar and unsettlingly different. Donald Trump, once again occupying the Oval Office, is no stranger to controversy. But even by his standards, the recent whispers coming out of Washington have sent chills down the spines of many Americans. The rumor mill is churning, and this time, it's churning with the possibility of a pardon for Derek Chauvin. For those who need a quick trip back down memory lane, Chauvin is the former Minneapolis police officer convicted of murdering George Floyd. Floyd's death, captured on a chilling 9-minute video, ignited a firestorm of protests against racial injustice and police brutality, not just in the United States but across the globe. The thought of Trump pardoning Chauvin, a man who became a symbol of systemic racism and abuse of power, is enough to make one wonder if we've learned anything at all. But here we are, on the precipice of yet another potential national crisis, with Minnesota, the state that bore witness to Floyd's murder, bracing for impact. Governor Tim Walz, along with state and local officials, is taking the rumors seriously. They've been briefed, they're preparing, and they're using words like behooves and eventuality. Clearly, this isn't your average Tuesday in Minnesota. The rumors, like wildfire in the digital age, started as whispers on fringe online forums and quickly spread to right-wing media outlets, fueled by the oxygen of outrage and misinformation. Soon, they were everywhere, splashed across social media feeds and amplified by the echo chambers of the internet. Trump, never one to miss an opportunity to stoke the flames of division, has so far remained characteristically cryptic on the matter. His official stance? No, I haven't even heard about it. A classic Trumpian non-denial denial that only serves to fuel the speculation further. Meanwhile, in Minnesota, officials are preparing for a potential repeat of the 2020 unrest. The National Guard is on standby, law enforcement agencies are coordinating response plans, and community leaders are bracing for the worst. The tension is palpable, a stark reminder of the deep wounds that still linger from that tumultuous summer. Now let's talk legalities, because even in this political circus, the law does, sometimes, matter. A presidential pardon, if Trump were to dust off that particular pen, would only apply to Chauvin's federal conviction. That's the one where he was found guilty of violating Floyd's civil rights, a conviction that landed him a comfortable 21 years in a federal penitentiary. But wait, there's more. Chauvin was also found guilty in a separate state trial on charges of murder and manslaughter, for which he received a consecutive sentence of 22.5 years. So even if Trump were to pardon Chauvin's federal crimes, which, let's be honest, feels about as likely as Trump joining a monastery, Chauvin would still be Minnesota's guest of honor for over 2 decades. Attorney General Keith Ellison, the man tasked with prosecuting Chauvin, has made it abundantly clear he still owes Minnesota 22.5 years, and he's going to do it either in Minnesota or somewhere, but he's not getting out. Section 4, A City on Edge, the social fallout. Beyond the legal intricacies, the potential social and emotional fallout of a pardon is what truly keeps Minnesotans up at night. Minneapolis, a city still healing from the trauma of Floyd's murder and the subsequent unrest, is staring down the barrel of renewed division and pain. The mere possibility of a pardon has ripped open barely healed wounds, reminding everyone of the raw anger, grief, and frustration that erupted in the wake of Floyd's death. The city once again finds itself at the epicenter of a national reckoning with race, justice, and the abuse of power. Community leaders are working tirelessly to maintain calm and prepare for potential unrest. They're organizing dialogues, providing resources, and urging peace, even as they grapple with the potential for renewed trauma and pain. Section 5. The political chessboard. Let's not forget, this is Trump we're talking about. The man who treats the presidency like a reality TV show, where ratings and self-preservation trump, no pun intended, all else. So, what's his endgame here? It's no secret that Trump thrives on chaos and division. He understands the power of a good wedge issue, and the Chauvin case is a wedge issue on steroids. By dangling the possibility of a pardon, he throws a grenade into the already volatile mix of American politics, further dividing the nation and energizing his base. It's a cynical ploy, no doubt, but one that's likely to pay off in the form of headlines, fundraising dollars, and further erosion of trust in our institutions. Section 6. Trump's shadow looms large. Even if the rumors of a pardon amount to nothing more than hot air and political maneuvering, the fact that they're even being entertained speaks volumes about the state of American politics. It's a testament to Trump's enduring influence, his ability to hijack the national conversation and inject chaos into the system. It's a reminder that even out of office, Trump's shadow looms large, a constant threat to the fragile fabric of American democracy. His brand of grievance politics, his disdain for norms and institutions, continues to poison the well, making it that much harder to address the very real issues facing the nation. Section 7. A time for vigilance, a time for hope. So, where do we go from here? As we navigate this uncertain terrain, one thing is clear: complacency is not an option. We must remain vigilant, engaged, and willing to hold those in power accountable. We must also remember that amidst the darkness, there is always hope. The fight for justice is a marathon, not a sprint, and while the road ahead may be long and arduous, we must never lose sight of the goal: a more just and equitable society for all.